every morning to the sun. Grab something to eat and get out on the run. I'll work all day and play all night. It's a southern fried life for me. I like my life southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play southern fried and work southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me. Dragging to work looking so rough. My boss man tells me I gotta be tough. Just get on the job and get it done. It's a southern fried life for me. I like my life southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play southern fried and work southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship southern fried. Southern fried is a life for me. Tells me all the time that way of life will bring me down. I do my best to do things right, but it's a southern fried life for me. I like my life southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play southern fried and work southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me. Hey ho! Hey ho! I wake.
Well, hello everybody. I'm gonna fix that right now. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Tues night edition of Southern Fried Podcast. We're your host. I'm Rob. That's Sassy Jen over there. I gotta get my finger pointed over there. Fire. We're
Hello, everyone.
Glad y'all join in with us. Let me get over here to the comments page. I'm not even there yet. My goodness, I'm running behind on everything. We're glad y'all join in with us tonight. How's your week been going so far?
A little busy.
No.
Busy, yes.
Cold?
Yes, it is cold. I just had to go let the dog out next door, and I was like, hurry up, it is cold.
You better get out there and poop. Enough. I'm freezing to death.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do a quick weather check. I'll start here at Colquitt, then I'll shift up there to that middle northern part of Georgia that you're from.
Northwest Georgia.
Ugh. Well, I'm in southwest Georgia. Let's see. We're currently sitting at 42. Feels like 44. It's going to get down to a low of 31 tonight. Tomorrow it's going to be plenty of sunshine and 64. I don't know where that was today, because of course I was out hanging Christmas lights all morning, freezing my hiney off. That's all right. They're up.
Of course.
Looks like it's going to be sunny and partly sunny for a while till sometime next week. All right, let me pull up Rome here.
We're going to be cold.
Whatever that place is up there. Sorry. Northwest Georgia. It's 44. It feels like 48. So it's actually...
How's it do that?
Warmer up there than it is down here. What the heck? Says right now for the next few days, y'all are looking pretty good. Y'all got tomorrow your low tonight's 34. Y'all gonna be warmer tonight than we are, all the way through. That ain't right. There's something wrong with that. Tomorrow you're looking at 60 and partly cloudy or mostly sunny, and 33 degrees for your low. Then Thursday it's gonna be cloudy, 51. Yeah. Y'all got some rain in the forecast for Sunday. Then Wednesday, Thursday next week. So y'all just have all that rain. Uh,
Hmm.
uh. Just keep it. If it decides to snow up there, y'all can keep that too. Y'all pray for me to get snow down here again. I'm gonna be upside. So,
I hope we get some.
uh, no, no. I don't want none. That's why I live down here in South Georgia. I don't see no snow. Don't want no snow. Last year we had 8 inches of snow. Didn't want to see it either.
Yep.
Huh?
I said, yep, you did.
It's not right to use God against somebody in a situation like that. Just so y'all know, somebody was praying for me to get snow.
I didn't do it.
I know, I know who done it. But it's nice and warm sitting here in the house.
Mm-hmm.
That cat right there is thinking about beating the heck out of the bill of your hat. He eyeballing it. I'm telling you, that's eyeballing your keyboard or your coffee. That's what you need to do. You need to get your cats to drink your coffee.
Yeah.
They need more energy.
She better behave.
I think that's what I'm gonna do with Chuck. Start getting him coffee in the morning when I drink my coffee. Just pour him some out in his water bowl. You think he needs some more caffeine? Maybe
No.
help him lose some weight, huh?
No. They don't supposed to have caffeine.
Why not?
It's not good for them.
Chuck seems to think it's good for him. He seems to like everything I like. I do. He wants it.
Well, I got some too, but they don't drink coffee.
Hmm. Well,
So did you see some stuff on the news today?
I did. I saw some stuff that was very interesting. Uh, they've got this new farm bill that's come out, and it could be big. Enough that they have three invested back on, on, on revenue stream of
Your audio's messing up.
Is my audio still messing up?
There you go.
I'll talk to it. I was kind of looking off to the side there a little bit, but I got my information over here, as I'm looking around. Um, but this is going out to some of it's going out to directly to row crop farmers,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and this includes like cotton, corn, peanuts. Uh, let's see, barley, corn, cotton, peanuts, oats, rice, sorghum, soybeans, and wheats. Plus stuff like canola, flax, mustard, rapeseed, safflower, sesame, and sunflower. These are all used for oils and stuff, and plus our regular staple crops. But these farmers, we've put so many restrictions on these farmers. And what people realize, they think, oh, the farmers are horrible. They're going out, they're ruining the land and stuff like that. Y'all, a lot of people don't realize just what farmers do. They care about the land. That's where they're getting their money from. They spend a lot of time and effort protecting it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't think about, like, in the wintertime down here, you ride by a lot of these fields, you see all this nice green grass out there. Well, it's rye, winter rye. And they let the cows go out there and feed on it. But then when spring hits, they till it back in. And as it decomposes, it releases nitrogen. Well, which is the ground needs. You need that for your crops. And it cuts down on the amount of nitrogen they have to add, you know, in the spring. Also, once you get that nice thick layer of ryegrass out there, you put your cattle out there to feed on it. There's some more fertilizer coming. I'm just saying, if cows eat, cows poop, and that's
Mm-hmm.
fertilizer. I mean, that's releases more nitrogen and stuff the soil needs. Plus, it protects the soil. It keeps it from eroding. So when that's called a cover crop. And people don't realize, how important that is to farming, but farmers do. But everybody thinks farmers are horrible, but the farmers are restricted in everything they do. They have so many ways that they're taxed and they're penalized. And most of the small farmers have gone away. This is designed to help the small farmers, not necessarily the big farmers. Was trying to see some of the farmers because I had a list here on where it was going to. Uh, I'm trying here. Bear with me.
Oh, you're fine.
Um, I don't know where it went. Oh no, that's horrible. But anyway, it's going out mainly to the smaller farmers, the lower income farmers, and the middle income farmers. The big heavy duty farmers are not going to be getting that much help.
Mm-hmm.
But did you know that? Do you know how farmers get their money?
By selling their crops.
Well, they do. That's part of it. But they take out a loan usually, and most of them around here do. They'll
Oh,
take out a loan at the beginning of the year, and they have to pay that loan back at the end of the year. And they put their equipment, their land, and everything else up against it. All right. They go out and they work the ground. They bring it, take care of the plants. They water them, all this stuff. And then at the end of the year, they have to pay that loan back. And the money that's left over is what's theirs, basically. And then they go year to year. Um, some of the most disturbing things that I saw today, and I was doing research on this bill, and some of the most disturbing news. Where's that? Sorry, I made notes off of several different sites here. But I am going to go ahead and tell y'all most of my information came from Farm Journal, AgWeb,
mm-hmm.
and I'm going to give them credit for that now. But this is a direct quote for them, so I sure enough want to acknowledge their writing here. Uh, Now, listen, we are seeing with our surveys, this is talking about the people that are helping right now or trying to get this money out. When we talk to bankers right now, that they believe 50%, half of their producers will not be profitable next year.
Mm.
Now, what does that mean for the farmer? The farmer's not making money. They're not making money. They can't pay that whole loan back or just make a partial payment and hope for the best. But I mean, it's crazy. And this may not. I mean, this is a big step. Don't get me wrong. And any help is good, but we're still in trade negotiations with China, and soybeans is one of our big money crops. And China didn't buy a lot like they normally do. They normally buy a lot of soybeans, but we had all this trade and stuff going on with tariffs and crap like that. China said, screw you.
Mm-hmm.
So now soybean harvest is over with. They didn't get nothing for them. I mean, so that went down. And also, another one of our big money crops here in the South is cotton.
Yep.
We had a new bug last year, invasive. It's called the cotton jason. All right. Okra and cotton are actually very similar. Did you know that? They're real close together, family wise.
Yeah. I've heard that. Yes.
So the cotton jason also goes after okra. And we didn't get no okra this year, hardly, because those little things were up under the leaves. And they went right after them. And they sting the leaf, and the leaf dies. So, and they realized it was a problem, then they had to start spraying. Well, the regular pesticides and stuff that they use on cotton didn't work from previous years. The cotton jason has to be directly sprayed. It's a direct contact poison. It's not something they can absorb. So these crop dusters come in and they drop their spray. Well, that's great. Most of the cotton jason are on the bottom of the leaf, not on top. So if it doesn't make contact, you haven't done anything. Plus,
Mm-hmm.
you have to keep reapplying and applying and applying over and over because they just keep coming back. So you have
Mm.
all this additional cost because you got to pay for the insecticide, you got to pay for the crop duster, uh, and then you have to reapply. And your regular insecticide didn't work for this, so but it worked for the other stuff. So you still got to keep putting it out. It's just ridiculous the amount of cost that causes. And so you get less cotton in than what you had planned on. Guess what? You ain't got enough to cover that extra spray and all that other stuff. There's a lot. The farmers got it rough, and we've made it that way. So, I mean, could you imagine going out there and picking all those little cotton jasons off by hand?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that'd be horrible.
I mean, yes, farmers use pesticides, but unless you're going to go out and pick the bugs off one by hand, you get some little gloves.
Yeah.
Now, there's chuckers. He piled it.
Chuck.
About turned me around there. What are you doing? Don't just sit there and purr at me. He wants up here, and I ain't letting him up here because he will sit right in the middle of my keyboard. I know he will. You put a claw in this new chair, I'm gonna put a claw in your hiney. But
Yeah.
uh, but any help is good. But this is a kind of like a bridge thing. But this money should be available to the farmers by February 28th, by the end of February. Uh, this will help them, bridge the gap and know how to plan out next year's growing season and what they're going to plant. But it's it's also going to go into like all this stuff that deep. I'm sorry, I'm losing a hat tonight. Yes, y'all gonna have to deal with my shiny head. Hey,
Hey,
Michael,
Michael.
how are you doing? Hope you're doing good tonight, Michael. Uh, but a lot of these farmers down here, like they used to be able to work on their own tractors. If the tractor broke down, you go get the part, you fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Do that hardly anymore. They wind up having to take it to the John Deere place. They've got so much EPA stuff on there to where they can't actually fix it. They have to take it to the John Deere place, and some guy with a college degree has to go in and fix it. And that's more and more cost to the farmer. Diesel prices went up, fertilizer price went up, and everything went up except for what they were getting for their product, and it went down. And we're killing our farmers. Everybody complains about the price of beef. We put the little beef growers out. All that's left is those big mega farms now, and they're going to set their own price. Hey, April.
Hey, April. That's my friend I was talking about earlier.
Well, I'm glad you're in here, April.
Mhm.
uh, well, we're talking about farmers right now. We're talking about this new farming bill that they put through this morning to help the farmers, and kind of talking about some of the struggles that the farmers have. Not a lot of people realize just how much struggles that they have. And if we don't take care of our farmers, what are we going to eat? We're going to start buying uh, stuff from China. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And it's whew. Uh, when was the last time you saw? Remember when ground beef was like $1.99 a pound?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if we don't take care of the farmers, we'll be screwed. You can't work on your own John Deere. They even have techs that fly out and work on the tractor. Yeah, absolutely. And it's absolutely ridiculous the strain that these people are under. And you wonder why so many farmers are Christians. It takes a lot of prayer to get through this. You know, you can have that rug stack, especially the way they have it set up now. You can have your financial drug snatched out from underneath you in just a split second. It's horrible. And you're up in Northwest Georgia. I'm down here. We have my whole area here is farmers. I mean, most 90% of it as farmers. I mean, we got our shop owners and grocery stores and stuff like that, but this is a farming community, and so it weighs heavy on me. And I probably talked about it more than I should on here, but I want to raise awareness, for what our farmers do. I mean, they do a lot, and they try
Yes.
to do as much as they can on their own. So when I see them start putting them down instead of lifting them up, it ticks me off. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I'm friends with some farmers up here. Then they used to be milkers too. They were the last ones up in the North Georgia area, if I remember that right. And then they do corn and soybeans, and they alternate on different land and stuff around in Cave Spring and stuff. And luckily, they can work on their own tractors. As far as I know, they work on all of them. They go get the parts and they can work on them.
wow.
So, and I mean, I'm sure there might be sometimes they may need somebody to come out, but I know because would go down there to see Margaret and stuff, and that they'd have something tore off of them or whatever, and then they still got some old tractors too. I won't be able to say this right. Endless, I won't. But my daddy had one that my cousin got.
Massey Ferguson.
No, the orange one. And
Oh,
Alice Chandler. Alice.
Alice Chandler.
Yeah. So they because they they got one. I think it's red. I think theirs is red. And but so they still got some of the old, another old one and stuff. But yeah. So I know, and it's just them since their dad passed away a couple of years after my dad did, and
Yeah.
stuff. So they've been around a while, and I know sometimes it's hard. And I think they sell hay too because I've seen them bale up hay. But
Yeah. Well, a lot of times, if you're raising cattle and stuff like that, that hay gets put right back into your own animals, and it's important to raise it. And that's another good ground cover too. We talked about that a little
yes,
bit. It helps keep the soil from eroding out. You know, there's a hmm, get me started on.
mm-hmm.
Uh, but the producers, the farmers have to have their stuff in to make sure their acreage reporting is accurate by December 19th, which is 10 days away. Okay. At the end of December, the USDA is expected to release commodity specific payment rates so they'll know how much they're getting. And then the money should be there by February 28th. Um, so that is a big thing, too.
Yes,
Uh,
mom.
so one farm up here has over 1 million on every crop season, counting seed, fertilizer. They have even started planting cotton on top of corn, soybeans. The rear tires on their tractors cost 2,500. Oh wow!
And so that's one thing they have to watch out for is running over deer antlers. That's a big thing and puncturing the tires.
Yeah. uh, what is he doing? I can't see him. The cat is getting into something. Um, we have a lot down here. We don't have so much trouble with deer antler, but I mean, there's a lot of rocks and stuff like that still out in the fields. But I mean, they're yeah, any little thing that messes up on that tractor, it costs a fortune to fix. You can't
Mm-hmm.
just go out there and just fix it. Usually, it's going to be at least from one thing to another. It's crazy how much it costs to get a tractor fixed. And people complain about getting their car repaired. Farmers would love to have the repair bill from a car instead of a tractor.
Yes.
Hmm. So, you know, being lifting some of these restrictions and getting some of these EPA things off of them will help the farmers be able to work on their own stuff. A lot of this EPA stuff that they have on there is just crazy. You know, my uncle and I've got a little tractor. Well, it's his tractor, but I work on it too. And I'm not allowed to drive it anymore, but uh,
Mm-hmm.
'cause I have seizures and I don't want to get run over. But this little tractor that we've got it's a Massey Ferguson. it's a 58, 1958. I think it was the last year that they made the Cummins diesel in Detroit.
Hmm.
So it's a little piece of history, but it's strong and it's got a lot of power. But we can go out there. Him and I, neither one of us are really mechanics. We can go out there. We got it running again. I mean, it wasn't. It was all it sat for years, and we went out there and got it running again and using it. Like I said, I used to pull out deer sheds all the time. I've taken up to 5 to 6 thousand in tires they would buy through me. That's my cost. Wow. 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 Hmm.
Just like
That's
some of those tractors have 4 tires on the back of them.
yeah.
Excuse you. It
Well,
took for you to do that.
and people don't realize the cost of this equipment, the actual farming equipment, runs, and that's expensive. Um, I know a lot of the farmers around here. They'll help each other out. You know, and that's the name of the game. They help each other out. When peanut picking season comes, because you have to dig the peanuts out. This is after
Hmm.
you fertilized, watered them, and everything all year. Then you got to dig them and let them sit a day or two till they dry enough to get in there. Then you got to dig them up out of the ground. Then you got to come back through and pick them, and then you got to go through and bale the hay if you choose to do that. So in the process, and then you got to take them to the dryers because they have to dry them and everything else. And oh gosh, it's a lot that goes into it. And these farmers, they work together. Now, peanut pickers are expensive.
Hmm.
I'm going to get Jason next year. I meant to do it for this year, and to be perfectly honest, I had so much stuff going on, I forgot. But I'm going to get him to get us some footage of peanuts being dug and picked.
Hey, Cook.
Hey, Cookster, what are you up to?
Oh, look. He called me sexy. That's so sweet.
Oh, ain't nobody sexy as Cook. Like I says, big farms in the Midwest have 10,000 acres of crops, and there are groups of harvesters go from farm to farm just combining. Yeah, they do that around here too. You know. Uh, now, Cook, you didn't say I was sexy. You're gonna hurt my feeling.
I'm being redneck tonight, Cook.
I'm not even wearing my hat tonight. My head's hot. I'm blinding everybody, probably.
Oh, yeah. Either.
Love you, Cook. Uh, but you know, this bill is a good step for the farmers. It'll help them. Uh, I think it needs to be more, really and truly. With the amount of money the farmers lost just off the trade negotiations with China and the trade deficits that were supposed to go that didn't, just the amount of money they lost off the soybeans, just soybeans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Uh, but it looks like next year it's going to be back and in even greater demand. So we shall see. Hopefully, it'll help the farmers recover. But they were talking about in this article, and once again, this is from Farm Journal Ag Web, that a lot of the issues that the farmers are having started here in the deep south and have gradually been moving north more and more. So some of the stuff that we were hollering about down here, everybody was like, "Oh, you're crazy." Now they're like,
Yeah.
"Well, maybe not." You know, but have you ever thrown any hay? I'm sorry, this kind of has to. You ain't never thrown no hay. You went out and rode motorcycles, ain't never thrown a bale of hay.
No.
My goodness, I bet Michael has. Cook probably has too. Well, them hay bales they eat, peanut hay, that'll wear you out. The peanuts grow on vines, or they grow underground, but they have big bushy vines and leaves on top. That dries out, gets all scratchy. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's fun to throw.
Mm-mm.
But the cows like it.
I'm sure.
It still has some peanuts on it usually. Uh, some tractors I worked on usually had duals in the rear. The big tires were like 5 and 6 feet tall and were 3 4 foot wide and cost up to 5,000 and weigh 500 to 1,000 pounds. Ah, goodness. And see, that's a lot of weight. You think about getting them tractors out there. I mean, they got to go across them old fields, them old plow fields, and you get them out there and they've got mud or water going.
Hey,
Hey,
Jake.
Jake, what are you doing, Jake? Hi, right back to you, sir. But with everything that's going on with this, I think maybe there's some hope coming back in. Um, there has been some other stuff that Trump has done to help over the years, and they've had hauling hay was the way we made extra money to buy school stuff. I hauled many hay, but
Mhm.
yes, try to stay out of that as much as I could. Um, but this is like a farmers bridge assistance, so they're giving this money out to the farmers. But um, I was trying to see. Um, it's 12 billion. Where what the other payments were during his first term. Trump directed about 23 billion in aid to farmers. That was in his first term. Uh, Rutgers report producers this year were already on track to receive nearly 40 billion.
Ooh.
So that's an increase, a big increase. But it's still, I mean, with everything getting wrecked, it's just it's hard to recover from that.
What is Cook doing? He ain't putting nothing. He's just mashing buttons. And
Oh
sorry,
my!
y'all, but I ain't got my glasses on. I can't see them.
I ain't even got my glasses in here, so
Whew.
good thing I don't normally wear them on the show. Oh,
Oh,
cat butt.
oh. Roxy.
Oh, Cook's got a cat there getting the butt on there too.
Oh.
But well, being that Cook's here, and there was another topic that I wanted to talk about tonight. And just because Cook is here, I'm going to bring this up. Uh-oh. Chapter 12 bankruptcy was designed just for farmers and commercial fishermen. Yep, that's good though. Let's talk about the SEC championship game for just a minute, Cook. Uh, I know there were some questionable calls on both sides in the game. And Georgia's defense locked up, and it's because of Georgia's defense we got our first two scores. If the defense hadn't ramped up, it probably would have been a lot closer game, or it would have been, because that's two touchdowns we wouldn't have had. Um, and I think that, but here's the scary thing, Cookster. This is what scares the snot out of me. There's a chance that Georgia and Alabama can end up playing 3 times against each other this year. And Georgia's only won 2 out of the last 12. I don't want to play Alabama again. Dadgummit. I think we can beat them again, but I don't want to play them again. Uh, I, I don't. I can't say that they were the better team. I mean, yeah, Georgia had 4 touchdowns. I mean, and that looked like, but they capitalized on 2 turnovers in the first half. If it hadn't been for that, you're looking at 14-7. You know, and that game, quarterback made a couple little mistakes on Alabama. He was nervous, I think, but he'll settle down for the next game. I guarantee you. And some of those passes that he missed, he'll hit. Um, oh my goodness, it's going to be, yeah. And I believe it'll come down. It very well could come down to Georgia and Alabama again. Dear, oh, uh. Now Jeneth over here, she don't care. She's an Auburn fan. She was rooting for Auburn to beat Alabama. Just so you know, Cook, Cook's an Alabama fan, by the way. In case you
My
didn't pick on
dad was an Auburn fan, and he was an Alabama fan too because he's from Alabama. But when it's them two, it is Auburn. But if Alabama was playing Georgia, it'd be Alabama beat Georgia, Alabama to beat pretty much whoever else.
My goodness. That is just sorry. He shouldn't have been that way. But yeah, Michael, a lot of the commercial fishermen, Alabama can't play but just Oklahoma. They can't play Georgia again. Yeah, oh, yeah, they can too. They gave Alabama a game because they were pitiful. It's a charity game. Oklahoma's already whipped Alabama once. Uh, yeah, we'll see. I think. Now I could be wrong. I'm not a football guru, uh, but to me it looks like that. Um a lot of people are saying that Alabama shouldn't even been in there. I think they did right by putting them in. Uh, Let me see here. What am I looking for here? Yeah.
Thanks, Cook.
Ah, there you go. Cook loves everybody, even Auburn fans. Let me look up here real quick. Uh, if I could spell, let's see here. If it'll show me the brackets here. Uh, excuse me. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. I'm going to have a strong argument to join the well. Uh, they are. See if I can pull it up here. They are looking at. Well, Alabama's got to play this weekend, or in the next game. They're not off. Um, so well, that's not showing what I needed to show. It's being silly. Anyway, it's going to be the Alabama has to play. Come on now, where's it at? I know it's out there. I can spell cat. Laugh out loud. You spell just fine, sir. I spell it how it sounds, and I hope it comes out right. Uh, let's see. Let's do it this way. I can do this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Uh, there it is. I found it. I think. Okay. No.
I got it. What you want?
Okay. We got the college football bracket.
Yes.
All right. So who's playing in the first round?
Oregon and Madison.
All right. Oregon and Madison.
James Madison, JMU.
Oh gosh, why they even do that? CFP said they might get a bowl game, but that's it. That's their strong enough argument to play the top team. Well, they're in the playoffs, so they got a shot no matter what. Oregon. Then we got
Alabama and Oklahoma.
That's going to be interesting. That's going to be an interesting game. That one could go either way, Cook and Michael. Alabama, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's can do it, and it's going to be up. But Alabama's still. They might say, "Hey, we're going to slap you down for beating us." So, what we got in the next round?
Then Tulane and Ole Miss.
Tulane and Ole Miss. Tulane's going to take a butt whooping like they ain't never received. Oh my goodness. Ole Miss is going to tear them absolutely apart. And the winner of that game, if I remember correctly, plays
Plays
Georgia.
Georgia, yes. And
Yeah.
then we got Miami and Texas A&M.
I want it, my heart says Texas A&M is going to win that one, but that's going to be a close game. That's going to be a good game right there. Yeah, Michael, Oklahoma has beaten Alabama once this year. Yeah, and they might do it again, and that'll be fun to watch too. Because the winner of that game, the Alabama Oklahoma game, plays
Indiana.
Indiana. Now, the winner of the first bracket
Plays
take
Texas
Texas
Tech.
A&M.
Texas Tech.
Yeah,
'Cause
Texas Tech.
Yeah, Texas A&M is playing Miami, and then whoever wins that plays Ohio State.
It's gonna be ugly. I don't think Ohio. I think they're either team there could give Ohio State a run. Ohio State ain't played nobody. The only team they really played, they lost to. Uh, could say Texas A&M gonna win.
Huh.
Who are they playing against?
Miami.
And they might very well. Texas A&M is a very good team. Miami, I think, is a little bit underrated. We'll see. It's going to be. I would rather see A&M win that game just because they're SEC, and I'm partial to the SEC. Oklahoma and Alabama is another SEC matchup, uh, and that's going to be. It's going to be a slobber knocker, I think. Which I thought the Georgia Alabama game was going to be a lot more of a slobber knocker. But a couple of mistakes early, a couple lucky breaks of Georgia, and it kind of shifted. So
Yeah.
and once that momentum shifted, and Georgia basically playing at home in Atlanta, yeah, that got ugly quick. So you think Alabama by 3 over Oklahoma? Michael, what do you say to that? We're saying Alabama's going to beat Oklahoma by 3 points. It's going to be a slobber knocker either way. I'm going to say it depends on which Alabama team shows up. If Alabama shows up and plays offensively like they did in the SEC championship, Oklahoma's going to win. Michael says Oklahoma by 7. All right, I'm going to throw mine out there. If Alabama comes in playing like they did in the SEC championship, and they got time to recover, they're going to lose by 10.
All right. Cook, Alabama by 3.
No, she's writing it down too.
Michael, Oklahoma by 7.
I think they've got time to recover, and I don't want to see this, but they've got time to recover and recoup. I'm going to say Bama by 7.
Oklahoma will come back and heat like that.
You can write that one down. I don't know. Oklahoma will come and pack and heat like they always do in the playoffs. Yeah, Cook said, what about the Dallas Cowgirls? Well, I'm going to tell you. Personally, I think their best players have been on the sideline waving pom-poms all year.
But they did win a few games ago, and I did root for them for you, Cook. I was like,
Yeah,
yay, they won.
I'll root for the Dallas. I don't watch the NFL much. I watch my college ball, but I'll root for them Cowgirls for you. It don't bother me, but I'm secretly deep down hoping that the Falcons are going to win. But Michael, Oklahoma is going to come back and heat. You are absolutely right. But even though this was an atrocious offensive game, in my opinion, from Alabama, they've got some time now to rest up, heal up, and come back in. It's going to be. I believe this game's going to be a slobber knocker. I really do.
What are you calling it?
I
By
said
what? I didn't hear it.
me. I
Yeah.
said Bama by 7.
Okay, Alabama by 7. Okay.
But it's depending on which Alabama team shows up.
That's right. Depends
If the
on.
other one shows up, then Oklahoma's going to win by 10 at least.
Okay, Oklahoma by 10. All right, I got it down, y'all.
But yeah, I'm saying that Alabama's going to cover and they're going to win the game by 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Southern Fried Rob official thing there. And I'm going to stick to it because they do have time to recover and heal up. I mean, we're not jumping right into it. So, although Georgia gets the bye, we got a little bit more time. Now, when do these games start?
Oops.
No, they may not have time either. We may go straight into this. Let me think here. I don't remember.
Uh, it should be probably soon. 'Cause the national champ will be on January the 19th. It don't give me the dates of the other ones.
Uh, Cook, does those playoff games start this weekend? I thought they had a week off before the playoffs started. They got to finish up. You know, yeah, I'm not. I feel sorry for Tulane. Oh my gosh. Why would they do that? Why? 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 Uh, that just, there it is.
Alabama plays on the 19th, so December 19th. So that's 1 month away
Yeah,
from.
so that's 10 days from today. So they get a week off, then it starts. Okay. So we got, this is going to be ugly, ugly, ugly. So Georgia's going to end up playing Ole Miss. I'm going to call that right off the bat. That's an easy call. That's going to be an ugly game for Ole Miss to go in and play them. University of Miami, A&M. A&M's. I want to say A&M's going to win that, but I do believe that the winner of the Miami and A&M game both have a chance to put Ohio State out. And then, but maybe not. We'll see. But then, it says, I don't believe Alabama should be in the playoffs. If Georgia was in the same spot, they wouldn't get playoffs if they lost their game. Uh, I don't think I've sat back and listened to a lot of these real smart sports guys talk. Um, I think that these championship games should matter. I do personally, and they do because you get an extra week off. But should it, you get a bye week for the first week of the playoffs if you win your title game. Uh, says December 19th, 8 o'clock, Alabama and Oklahoma. And this will be to go on to play Indiana, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think either one of those teams can beat Indiana, to be perfectly honest. We may not even see, and I'm telling you, if that happens, we could be looking at Georgia and Alabama potentially in the championship. It could come down to them being in the championship game. Uh, Alabama just got a good competition award. Georgia wouldn't have that chance. Maybe not. Uh, I don't think it would have knocked Georgia out of the playoffs if Georgia had lost that game. I don't see how it could have. Not to let Tulane in. I mean, come on. And
Excuse me.
participation trophy. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you're right. But It did knock them really down in the rankings, but if they had won that game, they would have had an extra week off, like Georgia and Ohio and Indiana and Texas Tech. Ugh. If Georgia plays Alabama, I got Alabama by 14. That is a gutsy call. Look here. All right, Cook. Let me explain this to you right now. Number one, if Georgia ends up playing Alabama in the national title game, uh, DeBoer, the coach from Alabama, will have to wear the pins the whole time, running up and down the sideline, keeping his poop where it belongs. Okay, so he gonna be scared because Kirby's already smelling blood in the water. Okay, then Kirby is gonna be out there on probably on a pogo stick, going up and down the sideline, screaming and yelling at everybody. And the reason why he's going to be on a pogo stick is they're going to line them Alabama helmets up there as they start putting them out of the game. He's going to be bouncing on the helmets going down the field there. I'm just saying, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. If Georgia plays Alabama in the national title game, Kirby will hold nothing back. There has been better play calling from Georgia. Their defense has tightened up. I'm going to say Alabama ain't going to score 14 points.
Oh.
But I'm saying Georgia is probably going to hit at least 28 again. More than likely, I'm going to say that they're going to hit 35. Bama may get 14. They may get 17. They won't break 20. And Georgia's going to get 35 points. Well, I know we only got 28 in the last one. And their front line is the Alabama's defensive line looked good all the way through that game. We couldn't hardly run nothing. If we ever found a crease, though, that running back was gone for 10 yards at least. But they're going to build on that. If it comes down to Georgia and Alabama in the national championship, I'm going to say the final score is going to be 35-17.
Okay.
That's if Alabama does good. Now, you want to make a prediction on that? There you go. Mine's out there. Michael, jump in here on this one, too. I mean, because this is going to take a lot to do it. I mean, there's still 1, 2, 3 games to play before the national title. And Alabama's got to beat Oklahoma. And that's that's a question mark. That's a toss-up. It really is. But, and then they got to beat Indiana.
Oh, excuse me, y'all.
Oh, I know. It's been a long day for everybody. So, we're probably going to call it here just a little while. We got shows to do tomorrow, too. Yeah. Or record some. Michael says he don't think they could beat Oklahoma. Well, if they do, just say if they do, and it comes down to Georgia and Alabama in the national championship game again. Just say it does. What do you think the final score would be? Cook's not even giving a score. He's just saying Alabama by 14, by 2 touchdowns. So he said he don't even care what the score is. He's just going to throw 2 touchdowns out there. I think Georgia's defense has really come on the second half of the season. And I think their defense is every bit as good as Alabama's. Now, they're a little bit shaky on some stuff, but I think they're every bit as good as Alabama right now. Alabama's got their little chinks, too. So, but if Alabama doesn't beat Oklahoma, it doesn't matter. Nobody can look ahead right now except for Ole Miss. Oh, and Oregon. Why in the world would they put JMU and Tulane even in this? Cook says Georgia 28, Alabama 42.
Good. Georgia 28, Alabama.
I'm telling you. I'm giving y'all the 17 just out of the goodness of my heart, but I really don't think you're gonna get to 14. I don't think you're gonna make it there. I'm feeling more like 13. Georgia didn't play hard against Alabama this past week. There could have been a bigger score deficit.
Cookies dreaming.
That's true. There could have been another touchdown in there. Michael says Cook is dreaming. Well, he's having good dreams. Okay? Look, that's his team. He's having good dreams. He's going to sleep well tonight. He's going to be smiling all the way up till the 19th at 8 p.m. Well, I'm going to say about 10:30 p.m. when the final score is announced on the Alabama-Oregon game. But that depends on which Alabama team shows up. If the good team shows up, they'll win. If the good team don't show up, they're going to toe the butt with them. Not like they did with Georgia. It depends. But they got a week off. They can go back and address the issues they had in the game and heal up some and come back in and play. Georgia's banged up pretty bad too, but we got 2 weeks to recover and recoup, and just because we beat Alabama last weekend, and I know we've only beat them twice in the last 10 meetings, but yeah, I liked it. No, last 12 meetings we beat them twice. We just can't seem to get over that Alabama hump, that sexy Bammer hump, that hump, that sexy Bammer hump.
No, do not go there.
Michael said, I don't think they have a good team anymore. I think they have a lot of talent. And I think if they had the coaches that they needed, that they would have a great team. Cook said, I am a dreamer, Michael. Roll Tide. Because you know I'm a dreamer. I'm sorry. Dream.
You're not allowed to touch the buttons tonight.
Why not? What made you think I was going to even touch the button?
Because you're reaching up.
That don't mean necessarily I won't touch a button. I just got one thing to say about Alabama beating Georgia. If that comes down to pass, it would be magical. It would take a lot of magic and fairy dust and all kind of stuff. And dream. I mean, if you're gonna dream, have sweet dreams. Just make sure you have plenty of tissues. Oh, Cook not gonna cry. He gonna be happy for Georgia if they win. No, he's not gonna be happy, but he'll be. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I've got an idea. Being that Cook and Michael are having this discussion tonight, really, really hard, and they're pretty set in their views. I say that if, and this is a big if Alabama and Georgia face each other in the national title game, then that is on the 26th, February.
No.
Is that February? No. That after the national championship game, that one of you, if it comes down to Georgia and Alabama, that the loser has to wear the other jersey and just come on the show. Both of you. And y'all can be a pair of fans. We have a pair of Georgia fans and a pair of Alabama fans, Mike says, I'm okay with whatever happens. Really, I just like stirring up trouble. Oh.
Michael.
How about it, Cook? If Georgia and Alabama make it to the national title game, I'll make this bet with you. If Georgia wins, you have to come on the show and wear a Georgia shirt. If Bama wins, I'll come on the show and wear a Bama shirt. This isn't really a wager. This is kind of like a shoe in for me, sir. I'm just saying. This is kind of like a what if thing. It's going to take a lot for this to happen. Number one, Georgia's got to beat. Can you imagine if Tulane won against Ole Miss? I
I
just
ain't
can't
even,
see a universe where that's going to happen.
I hadn't even never heard of that school
Oh, they've been
team.
around. Like I said, I've been trolling Alabama nuts for a few days. It's fun. And you notice, I heard a bunch of stuff about the refereeing in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Did this, they did that. Oh, the referees were they pick it. Oh, it sounded just like Tennessee fans. Have you ever noticed if Tennessee loses, they're like, "Oh, they cheated on us. Oh, the refs called a horrible game. Oh, your guy was playing dirty." Sorry, Tennessee fans. Okay, we're on, Cook. We're on. Whew. I hope I don't have to go buy an Alabama jersey. I don't even know if I can get it in the door of the house. I might have to sit outside and wear that. That'd be bad. Uh, I forgot. I took some pictures tonight. I'll send them to you here in a little bit. We can put them up. I've got a train out there in my front yard. I got a choo choo train. He said, "Go, go, go. Here we go. We got this. We can do it, brother. We can absolutely, we will do this." Uh, JMU. I don't even know who that is either. And they're playing Oregon, the Ducks.
Okay, I didn't pay attention. That is now, and this is going back to our farming stuff. So excuse me about the football. Oops, hold on. I got my thing still up. My friend Erica, um, and I forgot this. Her husband's a farmer, and he fixes his own tractors.
Okay.
And then she's talking about y'all's peanuts being the best. And then Tressa, I don't know why she wants me to talk about this because I've never done it. But cow tipping, I'm sure you've done cow tipping, but I've never done cow tipping. I'm sure she has since her and Brad had cows way back when. And then Erica wants to say she loves cow tipping. I've never done cow tipping. Thank you.
Now look, I'm not going to talk about cow tipping too much. It's a blue 42. You put your shoulder down between the hock and the loin and you let it fly. Uh, I hope I don't have my Georgia jersey either. uh, but that's all well and good about cow tipping. Okay, that's all well and good. I've never actually tipped a cow.
Really?
Really, really.
Hmm.
But I have played cow patty frisbee.
Oh, yeah, I know you talked about that. That's nasty.
I want to know if they've played cow patty frisbee. You
I,
draw a penalty for getting one to slack in the middle. Uh,
I'm sure they haven't.
I bet they have too. I bet they have. You're talking about some country girls now. Them country girls can chunk cow patty frisbee. Let me tell you. Uh, well, Cook, if I wind up with a Bama jersey and you wind up with a Georgia jersey, that'll make these bets easier in years to come. We already have one.
Don't mess with that.
You know, I think just to make it more interesting, instead of getting a jersey, we should get a tube top.
Oh, Lord.
How brave are you? That'd be horrible. Mike was like, "Oh, wait, I might want to get on this now." No,
He's
he
like,
don't. He don't.
no.
He don't bet, and that's fine. Um, let's see. This is gonna be ugly, ugly. Uh, All right. So my actual prediction for the national championship game is either way. It's either I just feel deep down it's going to be Georgia and Oklahoma, but I feel like Alabama should win that game. So I feel like it could very well be Georgia Alabama. If it's not Georgia Alabama, uh, I've never done it either. Get a liquor set every time you throw the cow patty. Oh, that's nasty. Uh, but just by the sheer volume of SEC teams in this, we've got one, two, three, four, five. We got five teams in this thing. In the first week, two of them are playing each other, so we know one's out. That's going to leave four. Ole Miss should win, and A&M should win, in my opinion. Which means A&M will go up against Ohio State, and A&M can beat Ohio State. Ole Miss can beat Georgia, but it's not going to happen. Alabama can beat Indiana, and I think Texas Tech will beat the Ducks, who is going to kill JMU. He said, "Lick your thumb before you throw the cow patty." My bad. No, no, no. There's some things I'm willing to do. Licking my thumb before chucking a cow patty frisbee ain't gonna happen. So I think in the semifinals, personally, I think it'll be. I think it's going to be A&M and Georgia. I really do. And I think it's going to be Alabama and Texas Tech on the other side. Could be wrong. And that's going to lead right into the Georgia Alabama game, if I'm not wrong. Cook, you more than welcome to lick your thumb before you chunk the cow patty. I'm not doing it. You know, and if you get one that's slack in the middle, it's going to break in half. So, and then you get a penalty. So, did they say they never played cow patty frisbee?
I don't think they're on still.
Oh,
They ain't wrote me again, so.
You're going to have to. We're going to inquiring minds want to know. You're going to have to ask them.
I know they haven't. I know Erica hasn't now. I'm sure.
I don't know.
And I am sure Tressa hasn't, even though she was on the farm with the cows.
I bet you. You might be surprised. Have you ever been out there on the farm? Much? You seen a bunch of cow patties?
Well, yeah, when I was down at the Bagwells when they were.
And you never wondered how far you could.
No, that's nasty.
A cow patty frisbee.
No, nasty. You nasty.
Frisbee.
We have never had this discussion. That's nasty.
Well, you don't throw it like it's a cream pie in a comedy, you know.
Look, Michael, y'all do something with him. Tell him to stop. It's nasty. Get out of that bag, Roxy.
Oh. I could see this, and I've been hollering this. We didn't want, we didn't want.
What did he say?
We didn't want to play Alabama 3 times this year, but it could very well happen. It could happen. Now, so Cook, you've never tipped a cow. But it looks like you might have thrown a cow patty frisbee. Michael, have you ever tipped a cow?
No, Roxy. Come here.
Oh, I bet them Texas Longhorn fans would be mad at us for tipping a cow.
Come here.
Oh, Bevo ever gets tipped. That'd be kind of funny. No, so I would not do that. Okay. I got you. Could you imagine cow tipping Bevo for the Texas Longhorns? Him getting that horn stuck in the dirt and not be able to get up. Have Matthew McConaughey out there all mad. All right, all right, all right. Get a crowbar and pry that horn up out of the ground. That'd be fun to watch. All right, all right, all right. Uh,
Little girl.
if it had it up in the air high enough, he might could do that move that he did on what was that movie he was in about the male strippers? I know you've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Magic Mike, was that it?
Mhm.
Look at you turn red. I know you've seen it. Mm-hmm.
I only saw that one. I didn't see the other one. I
You only
don't
saw
think
the
he was
first
in
one?
the second one. Was he?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Like I said, I've never seen a cow that could be tipped if I did something like that. Oh, um, you wasn't it the first one that Fluffy played the DJ?
Yes. Oh, he drove that truck too.
Yes,
Yes.
I heard him talk about that.
Yes.
And that's funny. All right, all right, all right.
It's like me. Y'all want me to be in the movie Magic Mike?
Unlock me.
Hey, look, my friend Aunt, my other mama Ann's watching. Hey,
Hello.
Ann.
Hey, Miss Ann, how are you doing? All right, well, I think we about football out because there's only so much football we talk right now because not many people play. But, Georgia over Ole Miss.
Then we got the
A&M
cow
over,
tipping.
huh?
Then we got to talking about cow tipping.
Has your other mama ever been cow tipping or thrown a cow patty frisbee?
No, I'm sure she hasn't either.
I'm just asking.
Ain't that right, Mama Ann?
I have. I have thrown a cow patty frisbee, literally. Of
I
course,
think you still tip the
South
cow
Georgia.
too.
I'm from down here in South Georgia, and when I was a kid growing up, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that was fun for us to do. We didn't have many games. We had to kind of make our own. Uh, so yeah, I mean, if you had a cow, I mean, look what we did with sticks. I mean, they became swords and machine guns, and
Yeah.
acorns and pine cones became hand grenades, and you know, cow patties became frisbee. Michael, I'm glad you came in
Bye,
tonight.
Michael. Thank you.
Have a good night. Get you plenty of rest, and behave yourself if you can. I know it's asking a lot, but try it and see. I tried
Mhm.
it once. It wasn't for me, but it'd be all right. Well, Jeneth, what do you think on this football that's left? Do you think Miami's going to beat Texas A&M?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about them other teams except Georgia and Alabama.
What's your favorite Christmas movie? Mine is It's a Wonderful Life. Cook, that is a sweet movie. Jeneth, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Mm, I don't know. There's a bunch of good ones on Hallmark. I know. I could say Die Hard, but everybody
That's
says
my
Die.
favorite one right there.
There you go. Okay. All right. So,
Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie. It's either that or the Muppets Christmas Special with John Denver.
mm,
You've never seen that one?
no,
Been around
I've
forever.
never watched A Wonderful Life either. So
I bet Cook has seen it. Cook, have you seen the Muppets Christmas Special with John Denver? That's the one where Gonzo's on there. Now bring us a figgy pudding, and then you got Miss Piggy in the background going, "What? It's figgy, Piggy. It's made with figs." And she says, "Oh, okay." The Gonzo's like, "And bacon." It cracks me up. Just, I'm sorry. I'm easily amused. Um, no, I think Die Hard was one of the best Christmas movies ever. Uh,
Yes.
yeah. And if I had to pick a non-action type movie, it would be The Muppets Christmas Carol. So a lot of people do not consider Die Hard to be a Christmas movie.
No, they don't. But it's
It's at Christmas.
yes.
It's a Christmas party that they're going to. You know, uh, I mean, let's face it. Bruce Willis gave them the gift of many gunshots. You know, and he saved a lot of people too. I mean, and we got to see the old guy falling in slow motion. It was great.
Yes. Can you hear us now, Anne? She said she didn't have no sound. I said, did you get volume turned up? Bless her heart.
Oh, don't you laugh at her, Miss Ann. I'm so sorry. She's laughing. Don't you let her do that.
Hey, that's my other mama.
You should be nicer then. Oh.
I shouldn't I?
Yeah, it's not nice. Hey, y'all give us a like and a follow if you don't mind. If you haven't already, we appreciate it a lot. Uh,
Yes. Like, share, and follow.
yes, throw that follow in there. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Uh, but we've been having a ball here lately. And Cook,
She loves me anyway.
do what?
She said yes, and she loves me anyway.
Ah, okay, good.
I love you too.
Well, Mama Ann, what you watching this on tonight? You watching this on Facebook?
Yeah, she's on my Facebook page.
Okay. Well, good deal. Uh, we've got no more football to talk about now on college end. We done talked about them cowgirls about as much as we can talk about them. It's about 9:15. I've had a long, busy day today. I will get pictures up of what I've been doing. I'm sure just get some pictures up of what you got your outside decorated yet?
Yes, I do. I'll
So
send
all
them.
right, we're gonna compare. We're gonna compare
Yeah,
on
sure.
the next show. We'll
Yeah.
see if you've got more lights up than I do.
No, I know I don't.
Let's see. Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Love them. Yes, I've seen it. Yes, Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer both are great.
Yes,
old
they're
ones-
always good to watch.
I haven't seen them in years.
No, me either.
Of course, I've been
Frosty
watching.
was coming on. Frosty or Rudolph was coming on the other night, but
That's one of those we can probably find out there on DVD and throw it DVD player. People still do that.
I don't know. Probably just pull it up on YouTube or Depop or
What was the Cornelius who? It was that Santa Claus where the abominable snowman and Cornelius came to save him, or was it Rudolph? I don't remember. Might have been Rudolph.
Yeah, I can't remember. So,
All right. Well, guys, it's been a wonderful night. We got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow, and we got shows to do tomorrow, and we got to get some sleep and some rest. Some of us have to work tomorrow.
I gotta take Mama to ambassadors meeting.
Oh,
So
well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. God bless you.
yes, thank you.
I'm going to close this out in a word of prayer if y'all bear with. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful day that you have given us. We thank you for the many blessings that you provide us, many of them we don't even realize. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for each and every person that's been here tonight. Put your hand on them. You know the need if there is one, and we're sure there are. Dear Heavenly Father, we also ask if anybody has not found and accepted your Son, Jesus Christ, as their personal Savior, to put somebody in their path, to show them the way, or soften their heart, or whatever needs to be done. And dear Heavenly Father, we ask you for all these things and all the glory to you. In Jesus Christ's precious name. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to play us a little music, take us out. Jen, thank you very much for being here tonight. All
You're welcome. Thank you.
right. And here we go. Y'all have a great night.
I wake every morning to the sun, grab something to eat and get out on the run. I'll work all day and play all night. It's a southern fried life for me. I like my life southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play southern fried and work